So I'm getting started on an idea. I was thinking about how to set the radios up on the desk. So I just kind of mocked this up with a couple 2x8s, just get an idea. I got holes in it because I keep kind of moving microphones around and where I want to set things up. I got to figure out how to deal with that mess of power cables, and got a high SWR on my 2-meter radio, and I'm highly suspicious of my terrible solder job at some point in the past. No idea why. So I started my efforts outside trying to diagnose my antenna issue, and was up on the roof, checked the antenna out, kind of went through and gave it an assessment, see if something was hanging or loose. Ended up rerouting my coax into a vent port versus running it down the building and then through the basement. So I got a little better routing going on, which is pretty cool and should be efficient. But that's where I started. Routing in the attic and one hole punched through the floor, and I can bring that coax down in, right into the workstation area, which kind of works out pretty well. I think it's a better run than going all the way around the house through the basement and then up through the basement floor. On the setup that definitely needs replacing for my portable work is this LiPo battery. It's probably a decade old, and there's nowhere near 9.9 amp hours in it. And I tried charging it, floating it for a couple weeks, but it doesn't seem like I brought it back, and I probably didn't store it well, and who knows the actual life cycle of these types of batteries. So I will be in the market for another lightweight battery because backpacking and lugging gear is already heavy enough. Light is good. Do you have any recommendations? I mean, what are folks using out there for Parks on the Air and Summits on the Air now? Is there a new go-to battery that folks are enjoying and not having too many issues with? That's pretty much the update. Is now that I've got a mock-up of what I'm looking for, I got to find some nice wood. I don't know if I'm going to do it myself or find a carpenter, and kind of put a nice little shelf together, and you know, staying organized, making things neat, trying to just have a little bit of fun with it, and see where we end up.